just something that I wrote. Again, you know, I thought it would be appropriate since I'm on Kale Hill. It's not only about Kale Hill, but yeah, it's called The Summit, and enjoy. A clear aim, I strive better in my own lane. I meditate, everything in moderation. Shout out to Sabara, by the way, she obviously does it better. I meditate and touch base with far place. Such a beautiful view, convos on top of high range. The breeze tells me I'm on time, I'm never late. The trees speak in unison of past days, prompting me to explore further my own space. Yeah. A piece about finding peace. Some pieces of me are found here. The last piece will be found when I find you. The mirror will show me beside you. Then we'll link up for the final frontier at the mountaintop. The mountaintop. How it came about? Well, like most, if not all art, it's a withdrawal from the ethers, as Wayne the Maestro once put it. The documentary/film is mainly a highlight of creatives in our country of Botswana and their element, in the midst of creation or the creative process. It also aims at showcasing the spirit of continuously investing and reinvesting into what we truly desire in our hearts for ourselves and those around us, regardless of whether we know them personally or otherwise, in order for us to grow individually and together.
That's your boy TABZ, lemon squeeze, lemonade. Hey yo, this guy smiles when we Cocreate, man. You know what time it is.
And this is the thing that I've been thinking about, for you know, how us creatives, we see with our hearts, ne? We see with our feelings, and then we're able to see how something is like another thing, even though they are different. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's. I feel like the most important people in the world are artists.
Yeah, like pieces of a puzzle, one puzzle type thing.
Yes. Because Ibile, thank you for mentioning a puzzle. Because it's like the human race is a puzzle. You know what I mean? And and each one of us is like a piece, a living piece. Yes, I think, because even like with artists, I love art because we are the ones who allow ourselves to feel everything, and then we express that emotion. And so you'll find everybody else loves art, even the ones who are not artists, because they resonate with what the artists are saying. You know what I'm saying? So it's like art is an outlet for the truth. You know what I mean? That truth that is always being suppressed, that doesn't get its time to shine, to come out, you know? Where society's like, grow up. We don't have a stick up your ass. You know, that type of thing. It'll come out in a song. It'll come out in a poem, in a book. You know what I mean? That type of thing. So yeah, I agree.
Not really. You know, I have those days where I wish I could stop. You know, some days I feel like, I'm not good enough. I think it happens to everyone, honestly speaking, but mostly to musicians or creatives. We have a writer's block, you know, or a creative block where we can't make anything. And this is the time where people expect you to do that. And mind you, ever since Baba Nigga, man, I couldn't come up with anything, even like a song, you know, because I was still like, shit, I did everything, what's next? You know, it took time for me to be here, almost like a year, but I managed to like find a new direction. Whipping and flipping with 20 with life. Whipping and flipping with 20 with life. 3 dog up with K. Cover the combat glow. Cover the combat glow. Cover the combat glow. Si tropatini, c'è la fantassi, buona patassi, c'è la corrasi, non c'è naso, buona cubighi, viva le bisi, e non cazzo, buona con loro, mi fa capire che fare che buono, c'è le mezzo, caro mon loro, spacci sa giù, giocare mo gol,
Run to the daily, daily. 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 Push it from the beat into the modino. Papa puts on the pillow, the skets and the modino.
Looks like you be dripping and drowning. Looks like I be dripping and drowning. So,
Yo, what's up? My name is Cornerstone The MC. I'm out here with my brother LJ, and you are watching The Sky Smiles when we co-create.
My name is Pixie. I write spoken word. I don't really consider myself a poet, but yeah. I've always been artistic. I'm in a bit of like a situation where like I'm not in the space to create, but just being like in the space where like there are other creatives and just, you know, art in general, music, movies, whatever. It still drives me. So I hope one day I can go back to painting, to writing, maybe even exploring like singing or something. Yeah.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tiimaaney, Tiimaaney, and right now we're at the 4-year anniversary of Puffin Noise at Zest. Linkster is headlining, but we also have other artists on the lineup. Man, this is a very special thing because, man, I'm still at wonder at how a dream is coming to reality, man. I never pictured Puffin Noise to come out. My goal was to create a community of artists and people who love the creative scene, and I'm glad that I believed in myself and other people with the team came here and come and support me. Do check out Puffin Noise on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and soon we'll be having a TikTok. Our next show will be October. Yeah, it's your boy Tiimaaney signing out. Shout out LJ, shout out Linkster, shout out Zest, shout out Puffin Noise. PL for life!
I am a snap like I'm Jollof, Jollof. I am a snap like Jollof. I am a snap like I'm Jollof, Jollof. I am a snap like Jollof.
This thing he's about to rock is gonna be amazing. Peace out!
Yeah, for life.
Hi, my name is Pixie, and you're watching The Sky Smiles when we co-create.
For the party, when I come outside, it's a 5-5-5. Negative energy, just keep it outside. Cause y'all don't know how we rollin'. Party from the morning to the very next night.
Yo, what's up? My name is Rodney. I come from Palape. Yeah, Palape, that's where I grew up. So right now, I am running this a street gallery in the main mall. It's called Art by Rodney. It's a street gallery, so whereby I come here on a daily to come and paint, and so that people can see me while I'm doing something on the street. So I do visual art, and my visual art, I do painting, pencil drawing. Painting I also customized on clothing, so I can do shoes, t-shirts, everything, right? So that I can bring some fashion into the art.
My name is Royalblack.
Yeah.
I'm a poet, I'm a creator, I'm a published author. My publishing name is my Omang name, so that's who Royalblack is.
Yeah. Okay. How's that going thus far?
Thus far?
Yeah.
It is a challenge upon itself. It is a challenge, but when you are a creative, you learn to deal with challenges and troubles and the work I get. So I am writing. That is all I can say.
Yeah.
I'm writing despite the challenges.
Yeah. Okay. And how has that helped you with, let's say, expressing yourself? Like maybe was something that you were struggling with before, type thing.
Oh.
If at all.
If at all.
Yeah.
Writing is my biggest form or way of expressing myself. My book, my baby, it is literally a body of work that is me just expressing myself. It is me just speaking my life. It is me just taking out whatever I'm feeling and putting it out. Because the moment I do that, it feels lighter. Some people feel light when they talk. I get it. Yeah. They have to talk to someone and then they're like, oh, I feel a lift off my shoulders. So for me, that is writing.
Oh.
Every piece of writing that I do, which is why sometimes I take long periods without writing, because everything that I write, it needs to be something that I'm feeling, something that is so close to what I'm feeling, you know.
Yeah.
When we are on social media, people are tagging and talking about a certain topic. I go and I write a poem about it, and I see this is what I'm feeling. So I put it down, whatever that I'm feeling, whatever that I feel like. If I try to jump in on the conversation, it wouldn't come across the way I wanted to.
Yeah.
Then I put it on paper. I put it into a poem. I put it into a story. That way, when it comes out in a way that I feel like this is what I wanted to say.
Shout out.
So this street gallery, it's open to every artist to come through, display their work, maybe for a week, and we can have a visual thing going on the main mall, so that when people come here from lunch, whatever, they can digest that with a little bit of a brain soother, through art. Yeah. So I'm a full-time artist. This is what I do from morning until sunset, 7 days a week. No, 6 days a week, because it's 1 day that I'm not doing anything, I'm just resting. So that's what I do, 6 days a week. Art. I'm a creator, and I just love creating.
I bet. Now, when did you're telling me that you're full-time, right?
Yeah.
When did you decide that you wanted to actually do this like full-time? And what were you doing before that?
Before that, it was school, and then not school, and then unemployment, and then unemployment was really, really painful. And then how did I discover that I want to be a full-time artist? I was unemployed for a long time, broke, and in debt, because in my head I thought something's gonna come out soon, so I can borrow 500 pula from someone. Yeah. But then I can't pay 500 pula. Someone wants that 500 pula. I am minus 500 pula in debt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I'll go and loan another 500 pula to pay that 500 pula. This time it caught up with me, because what happened was the bank was a negative 400 pula. So when I borrowed the money, it was minus 1,000 pula. I was in trouble, no job, no nothing. I found myself taking my paints and my paint brushes and then going to preschools like, hey guys, I know I can paint.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, show us. How much? 250. I made 250 on the spot. Like less than 30 minutes. And then I went to another preschool. Did the same thing. This time I was like 300. And then I come back tomorrow. I made 3,000 that week. The following week, that other preschool called me. And I was like, there's money here. And it's just something that I'm good at and I can make money out of it. So I decided, let me just... And the thing about art is, even if you try to do something else, it will always come back to you. It will always come back to you. It will always call you to come and do it, you know. So no matter how much you hide, you're good at something, you can sell it. People want to buy it.
Shout out to you. That's profound, bro. Shout out to you.
So that's how I became a photo.
Yeah.
Yo, what's good, my G? What's good? How you doing?
Hey, what's up? Chilling.
Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everybody. Is that hip hop enough? Sounds like I'm introducing myself at a radio show for kids or something. Yo, my name is Cornerstone The MC. I'm from Ramotswa. Always representing. I'm with my boy LJ, man. Gonna have a conversation. It's not a docu, it's a conversation. Yeah, man. I'm a hip hop artist, and I met this man here doing hip hop things with perfect noise, and he was doing a poetry set, he was doing a hip hop set. And we had a conversation. I read his blog. Yeah, man. I was astounded. I was glad that there's people having conversations about what he wrote about. It was about the African spiritual and his experiences and all that. You should check it out. He will tell you the links and stuff. You should check it out. I really liked it. Yeah, sure.
Hey, so Mr. Cornerstone,
brother, man,
you're here rapping Razi, right?
Yeah.
So what's the steez in Razi? What's going on in Razi? What's the hip hop culture like in Razi?
Man. Okay. What's the situation on the ground? A reflection on the situation on the ground, like I feel like the Razi is the Mecca or the Medina of hip hop. And I know there's people from J Mac who it's not gonna like that. But that's just how I feel. I feel like we have a lot. I know we have a whole lot of dope rappers. I mean, and I'm not saying this because I'm not only saying this out of bias, because of course there's bias, but I really like comparing and like my niggas is hot. Like dudes like SF, dudes like myself, dudes like Dymondz. Dudes like Jesunyana, he's coming up, he's hot right now, man, with something that's fresh, something raw, like something like he's introducing a whole new sound, a whole new style. I don't know if anyone can replicate that though, but he's introducing something. And like for a couple years now, the young cats, like we've been on this motion, on this movement. Let me say, our whole culture is like, do it yourself, DIY, right? Like niggas been had studios, like bedroom studios and stuff like that. Amplified sound records, which houses Wisconsin, El Tunchi, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, El Tunchi and others is one of those groups or collectives that's been doing things themselves and making good music, quality music, adapting to the times, you know, having like old school roots, but being able to delve into the new school. And we have producers like Woo's Boy, who's like he's one of the guys right now. Like I feel like he's the biggest hip hop act. He's a producer though. I mean, he's the biggest player in hip hop because he's a producer who's working with like notable artists, and he's been doing it for the longest. It started as everybody does, bedroom stuff, and now it's a note. You can see it's a business. He has a business in place, and most of us are still trying to get to that point where the music can be a business that can at least sustain itself. What I'm doing, like I said, yeah, man, I'm a hip hop artist, and I'm part of a collective called Mindset. We call ourselves the Rap Think Tank. So more than a rap group, really. I'm with Dymondz, Aboski, Tlamelo Malebe. Yes, I'm part of Mindset, and myself and a friend, another friend, Tesh. We started this. What do I call it? Let me just say another collective of brains, whereby we're trying to contribute to the movement of promoting the creatives of hip hop, the creatives of the urban lifestyle. People in hip hop, people in R&B, people in poetry. Though I just said Ramoto is hip hop mecca, but there isn't a platform for hip hop. There isn't a setting where you can take hip hop. So you find that a lot of people go for what's already available. So you find, you might think that there aren't any hip hop fans, but there's a lot of hip hop fans, but they don't have anywhere to go watch hip hop. So yeah, urban culture experience, man. That's what I'm doing right now, bro. An open mic. That you were a part of.
Yeah, glad, man. It was an honor to be a part of that. I met a lot of artists that you're speaking about now.
Yeah.
Hey, man, they killed it.
Yeah, man.
And shout out to MC Fago. He killed it. That's the MC. He was, hey, bro. SF Madatwaka, El Tunchi, and Aesthetic.
Aesthetic was out there too, man. That's my.
Hey, that was.
Can we talk about Aesthetic a little bit before, like, let's just. I don't know 2 minutes, bro. Can I go get? Yo, man, Aesthetic for me, so special, bro. Like, he's a very dope MC, man. You dig, like, and like when you listen to her, and then when you go talk to her, you can tell like this person is like, she's a rapper. She's not concerned about being a girl in a male-dominated space. You know, she's just out here to rap, and she kills everybody. I don't even want to say she kills everybody, man. She's really dope, and like, I was talking to her. I hope she man. I was talking to her on that day of the event. We was driving from the city. She was telling me she just started rapping a few years ago. Not 10 years ago. Like, she started rapping a few years ago, and I was like, man, I'm glad. Cause I'm not a Brazilian, but I'm like a Brazilian. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think you can tell like, probably the same. I'm a Brazilian. So like, go Aesthetic and I'm like, they're like the coming generation. So I'm glad that the upcoming generation has people who are like, I'm more inclined to just be lyrical. I'm sorry, and pushing the pen the most. I want with our own style, with a fresh style that the young people of today are using. Not to say that I'm not a young person today, but I'm old though. Let me just say that I'm old. So like, Aesthetic represents that for me. She represents something fresh on the female side. She represents something that is connected to what hip hop is for the youth. I want so proof that hip hop will prevail. Yeah. So we like we haven't been very successful in follow-ups, man. The hard part is keeping it. That's the hard, like, you can start. The hard part is keeping it. I guess that's what I got to see. But yeah, we still working on it, man. It's still our daily daily mission. So how do we synchronize our lives with our dreams and make sure everything is balanced out, man?
Sharp, bro.
Yeah. Gama Kemang, and what are you doing here, bro?
Tshepiso, Nyepetsi. The tuna, the cocktails, the mocktails, and then ginger, milkshake. Yeah, and then lemonade.
Okay. Alright. So, your business, Arab?
Yeah, it's my business.
Your business?
Yeah.
When did you start it? Why did you start it?
I started 2019, just towards 2019. Yeah, towards 2019.
Okay.
And then, obviously, Spanish, that's what I Spanish, you're going to be able to let's get this business.
Okay, so since 2019.
And
operate like a Honda moment more help.
You operate the moment, but I started to CBD before get like one hour since CBD.
Okay. And the operating hours how?
9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. Friday, Monday up to Friday, and then Saturdays from 9 and then until 4.
Okay. And then business, what is your name of?
Business are maybe a lot of lemonade twist.
Yeah. Okay. And then for contacts, where can people contact?
I retain my Facebook, lemonade twist and cocktail.
Yeah.
You want to page and then WhatsApp 077 033 427.
La Buki Webra. Yeah.
And about the Ruta the cocktails.
Yeah. Okay.
So just for that to make other people live on this thing, but the same. So it's only 300 kula for 3 days, 3 hours per day, and then basic and everything.
Any type of events, corporate, any event. Okay. Alright, my man. Shout out to you. Shout out to everything that you're doing here, and I wish you all the best.
Thanks, my guy.
Away. Alright, man. So where can we catch you on the social?
On the social, the name is @Rodney Keitemoge, @Rodney Keitemoge on Facebook, @Rodney K across all social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and which other one?
Snapchat. YouTube maybe.
I'm not on YouTube.
Best you get on that, bro.
But you can check me on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
WhatsApp me on 77592256.
Oh wait.
77592256.
Yeah.
Say hi. If you're inspired, if you want a mentor, I'm listening.
If you want a book.
If you want a book.
Yeah.
If you want a wall painting in your house, decorating. Collaboration. Like shooting music videos. I could be painting on the background. I could be the guy in a music video on a date with a girl painting. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything.
Alright, man. Shout out. All the best. Shout out to everything that you're doing here. I'm sure you're inspiring a lot of people, even though you might not hear that a lot. You know, but I'm sure you're inspiring a lot of people.
Being a full-time something without assisting, but it still works. It's inspiring.
Shout out to you, bro.
Thanks, my guy.
Away. Royal, this is for a doki. It's not gonna be long, right? It's just gonna be a young tain. Yeah, but like I said, it's for a doki called "This Guy Smiles When We Co-Create." Now, I wanna ask you, what comes to your mind when you hear the title "This Guy Smiles When We Co-Create"?
What comes to my mind is something that I love and I want to live by, which is that as creatives we have to work together. That is what comes to my mind. It is that the world would be such a better place if we all worked together, if we all came together, not even about I'm doing this to get paid, but just as, I'm a creative, I'm an artist, I do this and you do this part, your part in the world of creativity is this, and we can come together and see what comes of that, you know. That is what comes to my mind, and I love the title. I'm not entirely sure what you were saying, but that is what comes to my mind. That is what I think. My God, gods will be happy, or God will be happy to see us being able to do that, you know, because not everything is about money, not everything is about who's better. If we leave the Khansabo who's better, who's doing it greater, and we just work together, we create together, we co-create, then it becomes such a beautiful thing.
That's dope. Fun fact or interesting fact, I also am not sure what the title means. It's but the way you explained it, I love that. That actually resonates with me. That resonates with me. So you've been doing a few events. I've seen that you're part of intimate
Sunday sessions.
Intimate Sunday. What's that about?
Intimate Art Pass is it's a creation by Tico Boy and Lepsi Tutoring.
Shout out.
They came together and decided, you know what, we are really struggling as artists in the creative space. So let's give artists a platform to be able to express themselves, to be able to do that thing, and see some sort of compensation at the end of the day, see some sort of appreciation for their art at the end of the day. Because these are people who've been in the industry and they've seen what is happening, and you know. So you come back and you're like, hey, let me be the change I want to see. So with Intimate Art Pass, the first project is Intimate Sunday Sessions. Intimate Sunday Sessions is an event that showcases art. It showcases art in terms of poetry, spoken art, singers, dancers, arts and crafts, paintings, everything that is art. We bring it together into one place. Every first Sunday of the month, we come together at UB Library Auditorium and we showcase all of that art. We express ourselves, we share what our art means, and we hope that someone comes through and is able to appreciate that enough to want to take it home with them, or want to book you for that thing or that event where they're doing it, you know. And then at the end of the day, we are able to say, you know what, let's try and in whatever form or way we can compensate these people for showing up the way they are doing. Because in such a way, you know, it takes a lot for an artist to show up like that. It is not everyone who's going to show up to your event, and we've learned that it's not nice to be able to be showing up at events like this and you're not even getting compensation, you know. You have to be able to transport yourself to an event. It takes 5 hours. At some point you have to eat, so things like that.
Shout out.
That is what Intimate Sunday Sessions are.
Shout out. And when are the events taking place? When is the event?
The event is every first Sunday of the month. So this month it's coming up the 6th of November. Yes. We always have a theme for every event, whatever we'll be focusing on. So this coming theme is Kupanyani. What is it called, Kastan? I forget. That.
Alright, now once more, please leave your details.
Royalblack is the name. On Instagram, I'm at Royalblack Writer. Facebook, it's all my names, Royalblack Ramyadiwa. And then on WhatsApp, my business number 75093693. Yes, I'm available for all kinds of work that involve poetry, collaborations, performances, corporate, weddings, anything. Yes.
Hi, Royalblack. Thank you so much for being a part of this thing that we're doing here.
It's beautiful.
This docu here, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for living your best life, and doing what makes you happy at all times, right? Basically that is it. Keep doing what you do and keep doing what you do best.
Thank you.
Away.
We're working on something right now. I can say, let me say this. This is an exclusive, media exclusive. I don't know when this is gonna come out.
November 11th.
so it's gonna come out before it happens. Yeah. We're working on this show, bro. So still Urban Culture Experience Presents. Still trying to get the name, what the name's gonna be. So it's gonna be like on the 19th of November. We're gonna have 2 South African acts. And we're gonna work with a lot of the artists that were on that show and those we've been in conversations with. Really, it's really a platform for, I don't want to say upcoming artists. Let me just say upcoming artists for the lack of a better description. It's really a platform for upcoming artists. And I'm not gonna say I'm putting them on. Hell no. It's their platform. We're inviting guests from SA. Whatever comes out of that will be out of God's will. So yeah, we're doing that. I'm looking forward to I was having a conversation with Asaf Matutwaka. He's working on his album, so that'll be one place where you can get exclusive performances. I want the same thing. I might just do the same thing. Where did you hear of this event? And if you heard it from this documentary, you gotta tell me, man. What we're really doing, what I'm really doing, or what I really want is for us to, it's for the hip hop community to be interlinked. It's positive energy. It's just the community. I don't know LJ from way back. I know him from last year, but we connected through hip hop and we've been connected. For sure. Really, I haven't done many interviews. So let's just keep. I love where Botswana hip hop is right now, man. You understand? I love that people are not concerned about the big events. It seems like it. It seems like people are not really concerned about the big events. They're like, let's make hip hop events. You can tell there's a lot of hip hop events. People are coming to those hip hop events. I just want to do that. What I'm doing is I'm doing that for my town. Because in GC, you can see it's established. I'm doing that. I want to do that for my town, for my village. Hit me up at Cornerstone The MC. Cornerstone The MC. That's my page, my Facebook page, right? Yeah, that's where you get updates, new music, updates. Yeah, that's where you get like updates on my creative, my solo, mostly my solo creative stuff. There's another page, Mind Second. That's where you get updates on Mind Second music. Then Urban Culture Experience is a Facebook page called Urban Culture Experience. Yeah, man. That's where you get updates on the show for real. Also check me out on Twitter at Cornerstone The MC. Yeah, man. Reach out, stay in touch, man. And, pray for BW Hip Hop to get bigger.
Hey, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to the whole crew back here, Razi. Shout out Razi. Shout out J Mecca, like you were saying, they might feel some type of way, but yeah, shout out J Mecca.
Yeah, man, shout out to J Mecca, man, the home of Oracle Long. I'm right? You should really be appreciative of the contributions that hip hop has had on the world, and hip hop has had on the creative spaces of Botswana. I feel like hip hop innovates a lot, and the rest of the world takes it to another level. Even like in Southern Africa, like music videos now, like even Amapiano music videos look like hip hop music videos. Amapiano artists dress like hip hop artists. Not to say anyone is bigger or better than the other. I'm just saying we should be appreciative of the contributions of hip hop culture and hip hop music into the glory that we have now.
Like I was saying, shout out to you, and I'm crossing fingers that what you do, matter of fact, forget crossing fingers. I know that what you want to do, what you desire to do, if you really want to do it, you really desire to do it, then it will be done. It will be done. And yeah, man, keep at it, keep doing what you do, and do best.
Sure, my dog, and I appreciate what you do. Like you recognize, yo, this movement, people doing stuff. I know it's not just a hip hop thing, I get it. Yeah. But the youth are doing stuff, and you recognize that there's a need for stuff like that to be documented. We're going to look back at these conversations, and I might watch this on the 11th of November and feel like, man, I was whack on this interview, man. Why did he post this? But then, after 10 years, like, people will look back and you're like, yo, this is Cornerstone The MC. This is where he started, right? And be able to see the journey, and I appreciate that. I appreciate the comment.
Signing out.
So,
people often look at creation like a never-ending thing.
Okay.
Let me elaborate on that.
Go on.
If people were to say creativity, let me say, it's like a circle. At least because it's constantly on a loop and it never ends and there's no end to it, right?
Yeah.
But it wouldn't exactly. Over time, I felt like the circle isn't enough to say one is like creative or one can attribute like creativity to like that particular shape.
Hey, we were just winging it to no one time. But yeah, we're able to do it at the end of the day. I just want to thank each and every one of you guys. There's no Unbound without you guys. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
When I say unbound, you say forever. Unbound. Unbound. Just know that there's a 3.0 coming soon. I'd like to give a shout out also to you guys, man. Like Shawn said, this means everything to us. Thank you guys for believing in us. Thank you guys for being here. God bless you guys. You guys go home safely. Till next time.
The sky smiles when we co-create essentially is somewhat an emphasis on the bigger picture, if you may. There's really no one meaning to it. That's for each individual viewing this to define for themselves. In that way, they internalize it and make it theirs fully. That is what I truly desire to happen at the end of the day.
Disco, Frisco, platinum like Cisco. Where my bitches at, be popping out like pimples. Ziggy, ziggy, zah, ziggy, ziggy, zah. Oops, ooh, by the way, is a boy.